In the heart of Babylon, under the rule of King Darius, a faithful man stood, a man of unwavering conviction. His name was Daniel, a man who knew that standing for God could mean facing great danger. But he did not back down. This is the story of Daniel and the lion's den, a story of courage, faith, and divine deliverance. Daniel, a captive from Israel, had risen to a position of power in Babylon. His wisdom and integrity earned him favor with King Darius, and he became one of the 3 highest officials in the land. But not everyone in the kingdom was pleased with Daniel's rise. Others, consumed by jealousy, plotted against him. They knew that Daniel would not bow to their false gods, and they sought to destroy him. The officials knew they could not find fault in Daniel. He was blameless, a man of unwavering integrity. But they also knew one thing: Daniel's faith in God would be his downfall. So they devised a plan, a law that would force everyone to bow down to the king as a god. Anyone who refused would be thrown into the lion's den. King Darius, unaware of the trap set before him, signed the decree. For the next 30 days, no one could pray to any god or man except the king. To refuse would mean a terrible death, the lion's den. But Daniel, knowing the law, made his decision. Daniel knew the risk, but his faith in God was unshakable, as was his practice. He went to his room, opened his window towards Jerusalem, and prayed to the God of Israel 3 times a day. He was not afraid. He would not compromise his faith, no matter the consequences. The jealous officials quickly reported Daniel's defiance. They found him praying and accused him before the king. King Darius was grieved. He had no intention of punishing Daniel. But the law was clear. With a heavy heart, he ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. The king, though deeply sorrowful, could do nothing to stop it. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, and a stone was rolled over the entrance. The king, unable to sleep, spent the night in agony, hoping for a miracle. But that night, something miraculous happened. The lions did not harm Daniel. Instead, they lay peacefully around him, as God sent his angel to shut their mouths. Daniel was protected, and his faith was vindicated. At dawn, the king rushed to the den and called for Daniel. When he heard Daniel's voice filled with joy and relief, the king ordered that Daniel be brought out. "Your God has saved you." And Daniel was lifted out, untouched by the lions. The plotters who had accused Daniel were thrown into the very den they had prepared for him. And the lions, hungry and fierce, did not spare them. Daniel's faith was unwavering, even when facing certain death. He trusted that God would protect him. And because of his faith, God showed up in power and miracle. What can we learn from Daniel's story? Faithfulness to God. No matter the circumstance, we must remain faithful to God and His Word, even when the world may oppose us. Courage in the face of adversity. Like Daniel, we must have courage to stand firm in our faith, even when the consequences seem overwhelming. God's protection. No matter the dangers, God's presence and protection are greater. He will always provide a way. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to support the channel. God bless you.